Shop with me at Sam's Club. I'm going to go ahead and jump right into this. Here we have a couple of jackets. These are by Eddie Bauer. They're $24.98, and they do have a black and an ivory colored jacket. They also have it in maroon, and as you can tell, it is a full zippered jacket. And I love this maroon one, actually. It's really pretty. But it does have the quilted design and like a faux fur on the bottom portion of the jacket. So they do have some clearance items. Here we have DKNY and these shirts. I'll show you the picture. Sometimes it's easier to see what the shirt will lay. But it is a hoodie, actually. And it is a full zippered one, as you can tell here. And it does have that textured rib design. And as you can tell, they do have a few colors. They do have this sage color, the salmon color, and then the ivory one that I just showed you. Now, I do live in Nevada, so we do have some sweatshirts here with the logo from our university, which is University of Reno. And as you can tell here, the sweatshirts are going for $30.98. They were promoting some polo style shirts for $21.98. I didn't see those, but I did see these t-shirts. And as I mentioned, we are in Reno, so it is for UNR. Definitely check your Sam's Club to see which state items they carry for the universities close by to you. Now let's go over to the shoes. Now they do have the Tom's shoes. Here they have them for $24.98. They've got the black, the red, and I was able to find some blue ones as well. So I'll just pull those out so that you can see what they look like. Now, it was pretty busy here today at Sam's, so I'm going to be jumping back and forth from shoes to clothing. So here I did find some isotoners. Now, these were going for $12.88, which I thought was a phenomenal price. They're absolutely beautiful shoes. And I'll just pull out some of the designs so that you can see what they look like and look at the different styles. But I thought it was a great price. Now, I did find these 9 West flats. I found them in this kind of, I guess, like bone color or ivory color, and I also found them in black. These are on clearance for $11.81. Now, I did walk over to this side. They have some Skechers shoes. These are $39.98. They're actually boots. I'll pull these out so that you can see what they look like. They're absolutely beautiful. I love the little faux fur on around the ankle, and the traction on the bottom is really nice. So these are the Swift Fit by Skechers, and they also have them in this brown color. Okay, so I just looked over, and it does look like a lot of people have left the clothing area, so let's walk back over there. I did find these kind of, again, that quilted look. I'm seeing that in a lot of places. This was actually really pretty. It's a quarter buttoned up front, but it's quilted all the way through. A really nice warm feel to it. You can see the snap buttons, and it does come with a hoodie. These again are Land's End, and they're going for $17.98, and as you can tell, they have quite a few colors. Now, I did find a few more items on clearance. One was the waffle crew neck, which is by 7/7 for $9.81, and here is a pink one, and I'll show you the pictures so that you can see the fit, and it does have that waffle texture. Now, as of when I recorded it, they did have the 3 colors to choose from, which was the pink, the green, and the blue. And I'll bring this up a little closer so that you can see what it looks like. And as you can tell here, it does have the little thumb hole on it. But again, this one by 7/7 is going for $9.81. Now, the other item that they had on clearance was the Gap sweaters. These are going for $10.81. Now, there weren't a whole lot of colors to choose from, so they had the blue, the pink, and I was able to find one with the white and black stripes. But again, these are $10.81, and I'll bring this up a little closer so you can see it. And since it's on clearance, definitely go into your Sam's Club and see if they have some available. And if not, you might even want to try online and see if they have them there. Now, I did find some really pretty cardigans. These are by Gap, and these are going for $18.87. And I love the knit design on here. I'll bring that up close so that you can see it. Now, they do have the burgundy and they have the black. And I was able to find this sage colored one along with like a dark beige. So they do have quite a selection. But again, you can always go online and see if for some reason they don't have them in the store. Now, I did find these sweaters, these holiday sweaters in the men's department. These are by Land's End, and these are going for $19.98. And I'll bring out some of these sweaters so that you can see the different designs that they have. Now, they did have quite a few holiday designs to choose from, and they have some that are not so holiday-ish, but they're still super cute, like this brown one. And this one is probably my favorite, the one with the little reindeer and the snowflake in the middle. So something else that I found in the men's section I thought was a great deal. These are on clearance. They're $15.98, and these are by Eddie Bauer. The regular price on these are $90. And look at the inside. They are absolutely stunning. They're super warm on the inside. They're nice and thick. And as you can tell, they have a few colors like the gray, the blue, and the black. And again, let me pull this open so you can see. These are on clearance, $15.98, super soft. Okay, so back over in the women's department, these knit robes are going for $22.98. They are by Members Mark. They're noted as cozy knit. They are very soft. So again, I'll bring this picture up a little bit closer. Now the only thing is that I only found it in this beige color. So right next to the robes are these flannel pajama sets. These are going for $19.98 and they are by Gap. Now they did have quite a few designs and colors to choose from. So I'll quickly show you some of the ones that they've got here. And like I mentioned, these are going for $19.98 and I do think that these would make a great gift. Now let's head over to the jackets. Now we do have quite a few already set up. It almost looks like they just loaded all of these up. Now these are down jackets and they did bring out quite a few different colors. These are by Eddie Bauer. And I'll bring this up close so you can see the tag. It does say down on it. And there it is right there. But again, they do have them in quite a few colors, and this really surprised me. The regular price on that is $129, and these are going for $34.98. But I'll back up just a little so that you can see the different colors and varieties that they've got here. And as I was walking by, I happened to notice this jacket. It's kind of like a combination sweatshirt, and it's quilted on the inside, and then it's got like a flannel shirt on the outside. It's a really nice jacket. It's really thick. They have it in this blue with burgundy and then the black and gray. Unfortunately, I forgot to check the price, but again, you've got that option there. Now I did find these hoodies. They have the character designs on them. They've got patches that are sewn on here. I thought the quality was really nice. Now these are the Nightmare Before Christmas. We have Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse. And I'll bring these up close so you can see the designs a little better. They also have Winnie the Pooh. And you can see the stitching on here. It is more of a lighter weight hoodie, but it is a full zippered one. And these are going for $13.48. I was having a little trouble with the sleeve, but I did want to show you the patchwork on here. Each patch has the stitching on there, and I did think it was really great quality. And then the other one that they have is Stitch from Lilo and Stitch. And this one is in blue. And again, these are going for $13.48. And I did happen to check online, and they do have them available online in case you don't see them in your Sam's Club. Okay, I'm going to go back over to the shoe department. I did happen to see another style of the isotoners. Again, these are going for $12.88. And in case you're looking for men's slippers, I also found them in the men's isotoners. So again, these are all going for $12.88. And there weren't a whole lot of designs in the men's, but I did want to at least show you the ones that are here. Now it is starting to get a little busier here at Sam's, so let's go ahead and head over back to the women's clothing area. I did find these Woolrich wraps that I wanted to show you. They are reversible. Absolutely beautiful. These are only going for $14.98. And I thought this would be perfect. We're not having a really cold winter this year, so something like this would be wonderful to have. So right now I'm just showing you the images as well as like the item itself, but I wanted to show you the designs for the ones that are reversible. So let me know what you think, if this is something you would wear, but honestly I really like that green colored one. So again, these are by Woolrich, and these are going for $14.96. Okay, so let's look at this jacket. This is by Free Country, and they're going for $28.84. The price itself blew me away. I did find this jacket on Amazon for $62.25. So again, this price for this jacket is amazing. They do have it in this soft mauve color, this ivory, the black, really great quality. Look at the zipper. As you can tell, it just screams quality. Okay, so moving right along, here we have some long sleeve t-shirts. These are by Eddie Bauer. They're $9.98. And as you can tell, they do have quite a selection. And I'll bring up the picture so that you can see what it looks like. Now the regular price on these are $30. So for $9.98, this is a great deal. What I love about this style is that it is snug. So if you want to layer it, like maybe place a sweater or a sweatshirt over it, this would be perfect to wear. Okay, so next we have the DKNY waffle hoodies. These are lighter weight. As you can see here, you can see the waffle design on the fabric. And for $16.98, being that they're DKNY, I thought it was a great deal. But I quickly scanned over just to kind of see what colors they have. Now I do want to show you these sweaters. These are cable sweaters. They are by Lucky Brand, and these are only going for $19.84. Absolutely beautiful. I thought the quality was great. As you can see here, this is the fit. It does have like the scallop around the waistline. So here it is right here. So it's an absolutely beautiful sweater. They're a little bit softer colors with the ivory, with the light mauve, and then this sage, and even like this grayish black color. So again, beautiful sweaters for $19.84. Since Sam's Club is getting a little busier and a lot louder, I'm going to go ahead and start wrapping up this video. If you haven't subscribed, make sure that you do so and hit that notification bell so when that next video comes out, you'll be notified. And if you happen to watch shorts, I definitely post a lot more video shorts, and you'll be notified for those as well. Anyway, I did want to show you one more item as I'm walking out. I happened to miss this, but these are DKNY puffer jackets. Absolutely beautiful. They're going for $44.94. As you can tell, they've got them in the white, the ivory, and this gorgeous forest green. All right, you all have an absolutely wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one.